Happy Sunday, everybody. Robbins Region. I'm April Bragg with the Robbins Regional Chamber, coming to you with some updates just to share with you about some things that have been shared on Facebook as well as in the local media in the last few hours. Even last night, there is an organized effort of people who will be going to basically do a drive-through prayer service at Houston Medical Center here in Warner Robins between 6:30 and 7:30 today. The Post is encouraging people to flash their lights, honk their horns, drive through Houston Medical Center. I had several of you reach out to us through the Robbins to Go page, through the Chamber page, and through my personal Facebook profile asking if this effort was supported by any formal organization or what things those that intend to participate should know. So I reached out to my good friend, Chief John Wagner with the Warner Robins Police Department, as well as officials from Houston Healthcare. They are both aware of the effort, and Houston Healthcare wanted me to share with you that they appreciate the continued support and prayers of our community. The outpouring of support has been absolutely magnificent. A couple of points to remember if you and your family intend to participate in this. The social distancing guidance from the CDC, hand washing, proper hygiene, and utilizing PPE if you have that to protect yourselves and your family still applies. Some additional precautions and things just to keep in mind if you do indeed intend to drive through the parking lot of Houston Medical Center. There will likely be congestion and traffic. Please make sure that you are aware of your surroundings, aware of pedestrians. The additional light flashing and the horns may distract some drivers. So just make sure, again, you're all adults, so you don't necessarily need to hear this, but the hospital does have speed breaks and other things, stop signs within their parking lot. Make sure that you're abiding by those, as pedestrians will continue to use those during that time. Additional safety precautions, again, if you're going to go and participate, make sure that you stay in your vehicle at all times and you're not doing anything to put yourself or others in harm's way. On a personal note, I'd recommend keeping your windows up and just making sure if you're showing signs of encouragement or wanting to, shout and rally, you could easily make posters and do that. And then others who maybe don't want to get in the traffic of that and maybe want to take some additional precautions, there's some great recommendations going around Facebook today about going out to the end of your driveway or on your front porch as families to pray, to hold signs showing your support of those in the healthcare industry, not just at Houston Healthcare, but that 6:30 to 7:30 is their shift change time this evening. So there is some intentionality around the timing of that. So we wanted to make sure just to get on here, give you guys a quick update and some guidance concerning that. A couple of other points that I want to mention while I have your attention. We received a lot of feedback yesterday about crowding in some of our local home improvement stores. Those facilities are open because they are part of an essential workforce. That said, planting your garden or purchasing items for that great craft activity to keep you and your family occupied while you're quarantined or while you're staying at home, it is certainly important to you. It is not worth jeopardizing your health or the health of those around you. We have spoken with management. I know that Chief Wagner has actually made a trip by, and if you're going out to home improvement stores today, you will see a change of pace. You will see that they are limiting the total number of occupants in the building in accordance with the guidance from our executive orders. They are also posting the appropriate signage and other things. So thank you for continuing to share with us. I ask for your continued patience. We've never really served in this role of helping to police activities. We certainly are fans of commerce and want to keep our economy strong and going. There are other ways than showing up and physically shopping that you can do that safely and while promoting social distancing and respecting your health and the health of others. So I wanted to offer you that encouragement. And then finally, y'all may have noticed my awesome setup here. I'm actually operating from home today. It's Sunday, so I'm supposed to be off, but I want to give a shout out to Cox Business. They have been a longtime partner of our Robbins Regional Chamber. They are huge community supporters and advocates and working in their own way to help support and make sure people are connected throughout this time where students are learning from home and people are working from home and needing increased bandwidth and things of that nature. They stepped in and said, hey, how can we help? So they are actually sponsoring all of these remote videos that we're producing, and I just want to give a shout out to Dan Slagle and their entire team for their endless support of our business community, of our communities, and all the great things happening in Middle Georgia. And then for real, finally, because there's always more. So many of you, as I've mentioned in other posts and videos, have requested a friend request to me on Facebook. I would love to be friends with all of you and share a little more about what's going on with me personally and professionally. Unfortunately, Facebook caps us at 5,000, and I have roughly 4,600 friends that actually know. I know their parents or their kids. I know them from different times in my life, and none of them are going to get the boot for some of you. But in light of that, I have set up a page, which is you can find on Facebook if you search April Bragg and go to the page. If you're going directly there, facebook.com/the April Bragg, you should be able to find me. I'm going to post highlights both from the chamber page as well as some of my personal stories and things there. So I welcome those of you who are already friends with me, as well as those who would like to connect beyond our Robbins to Go group, which continues to grow, continues to inspire me, as well as the rest of the chamber team each and every day. Keep loving on our small businesses, keep finding ways to keep your family safe and promote the Flatten the Curve effort while continuing to keep things as normal as possible. And while we're talking about normal, there's been a couple of posts going around that have really just resonated with me and hit home about what is normal. And as we as a society want to rush back to normal, I encourage you, if you are one of those who is working from home or finding yourself at a time where you have more time to spend with your immediate family, cherish those moments. Make memories, make opportunities to make memories with your family during this time. This is going to be a timestamp in all of our lives, and you've got a couple of different ways to remember it. I encourage you to find something positive, a positive outcome to come out of this. And then remember those essential workers, whether it's our healthcare professionals, law enforcement, first responders, our vital essential industries who are working at double and triple overtime, our truck drivers, and our friends over at Clean Control who are cranking out disinfectant, our businesses who have innovated, stopped doing what they were doing in an effort to provide additional PPE for healthcare staff and those with compromised immune systems. The greatest thing, in my opinion, that has come out of all of this is in our community is the Robbins Strong movement, which isn't just a chamber thing. It's not just a Warner Robins thing. It's not just a Houston County thing. It's an opportunity for us to shine a light on the positive things that are happening as a result of us being forced to come together. But as you rush back to normal, there's nothing that says you can't redefine normal. All of us know that normal is going to look a lot different after this virus passes and we're able to resume some of the activities that we were engaging in prior to this. I encourage you to take this opportunity, hit the reset button, identify those things that suck your joy and waste your time, and get rid of them. Figure out an alternative solution. If there are things that make you money in your business, okay, figure out how you're going to replace that revenue, and pivot and do things that are meaningful and impactful and bring joy to you, your staff, your customers, and all of those that know you. I hope you have a great Sunday. Robbins Region, we love you. Healthcare providers, everybody else on the front lines, and the front lines mean a lot of different things. We're praying for you. We love you. God bless.